who knows, maybe somewhere along the way, you'll find your favorite winemaker. We're at Portocork. I have no idea how corks are made, where you get them. We're gonna go find out.
Look at this. Yeah. Looks like a boat race. You ready to do some drinking?
Yeah, exactly.
How are we doing, guys?
How's it going?
Dustin.
Scott.
Yeah,
Ricky.
nice to meet you. Dustin.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Thanks
you.
for having us.
Thanks for
Thank
coming.
you.
You
This
guys
is
ready to
really
learn a little something about cork?
Yes, let's do this.
That's exactly why I'm here, because I have no idea.
Yeah. Well, you'll leave an expert.
Wine wall.
Look at those.
Look what I found.
So these are some of your solid partners?
You working with Keith?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes. Keith's great.
Well
Known Keith for
played.
quite a long time.
Look at this.
Making some great wines.
Got some great producers up here.
There's an eagle that screams.
Yeah. Or squawks.
Squawks, right?
This is what we call virgin cork wood. If we were to plant an acorn, essentially you'd have about 25 years later a cork tree that would be a trunk with a trunk about this size. And so it's not really used for anything. So you could use it for flooring. These are cork floors. You could use it for insulation, gaskets. But it can't be used for stoppers. And so what happens is then after that 25 years, you have 9 years after that, the cork would look like this. And so it'd have this sort of outside. And this is a plank that was taken off perfectly with just one cutting. And we would then reharvest that same tree every 9 years thereafter.
So you don't have to cut the tree down.
You don't cut the tree down.
Oh.
Yeah, 100% renewable. Every single piece of the cork that gets harvested gets used. And so then you're left with this piece, and it swells up like this and becomes flat after you boil it. Gets cut into strips like this, and then here you go. It gets made into a stopper, where you have...
You punch out the
You
corks.
punch out the cylinder. So then what we would do with this leftover material is we'd grind off this outside part, you'd grind off this belly, and then you'd have really good material left over on that inside, where we'd grind that and make composite stoppers. And
So nothing gets wasted.
nothing gets wasted. And then even that stuff from the outside and the belly, we then burn to create energy to fuel the plants. 100% of every single piece of cork that gets pulled off a tree gets utilized.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
I always act like I know more than everybody in wine, but I know nothing here. Where are these trees?
Cork is native to the Mediterranean region, so
Okay.
all over North Africa, Tunisia, Morocco, Algeria, you have Sardinia, you have Portugal and Spain.
Okay.
For stopper production, I would say probably 65 to 70% of the world's production for stoppers is coming from Portugal. Okay. So not far right outside of Lisbon, you have quite a bit of cork forests.
I think we should travel. We should go.
Are you paying for my ticket? Because you know I want to go. I am doing Portuguese classes on Duolingo right now.
Nice.
This is incredible.
Yeah.
This is incredible.
So production is here, right?
Production is here. We receive the cork. Our team will go out and we'll sample those containers.
So it's received before boiling or after boiling?
It's received as a stopper. So
Oh.
all of this sort of process is done in Portugal. Once it's a punch stopper, then the corks are sent over to us, and that's where we take it from there.
Shipping like this will be very expensive.
I was thinking that way. I was thinking
All right, shall we go?
Yeah, let's check
go.
it out.
After you guys.
Thank you very much.
rear wheel drive.
Look at this. Do we need hard hats?
No, we're good. We're good. Just
This place is buzzing with energy.
Yeah.
follow me. What we'll do is we'll start down where we received the product.
Okay.
And we can start there, and then we'll come back and kind of go along the whole process.
Great.
Okay. So we received the cork in full containers. The 40-foot containers you see on ocean liners, that kind of thing.
Yep. First image was shipping container, and you open the doors, and all these corks fall out.
Yeah.
So we're not talking about that mass.
Yeah, and so the vast majority of our product, this is how it arrived. Each one of those sacks contains 5,000 stoppers, and they'll pull samples based upon a military standard sampling. They know that if this lot contains X thousand cork, we need to go sample X number of bales.
Right.
And so they'll come out here, and they will have opened up one of these, maybe one here, one here, one here, and taken samples out to then be able to go into the lab and test those corks for a whole array of quality checks.
That's 85,000 cork.
I was just about to ask you. I was like, how many are here? Go.
85,000.
Because that's how his brain works.
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah, I like
he's
it.
like, all
He
right,
was quick on
5,000
that.
times 17, and
He was quick on that. We just received the cork.
Yep.
We did our quality sampling, hypothetically, have been approved by the lab, and they're going to enter the next phase of the process.
Okay.
Okay. This is the printing area, basically, and so we have multiple ways to put the winery's logo on the cork. So for customization, we can put it on the ends of the cork. We use either fire branding or laser printing. Both utilize a burning, and so we have multiple ways to be able to print on the corks, and we'll go view how that happens.
Ricky, how many are there?
I'm gonna say 20,000. 19.5.
You saw it on the other side. It's written on there.
So you can see here, this is where we're putting the winery logo on the end. You can see it in action right here.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
Wow.
where it grabs it and prints it one by one.
So this is is this the laser type?
Yeah, so this here, you actually have a laser generator right there that's burning on the ends of the cork, the winery logo.
Oh my God, that's insane.
And how many can this machine do in a day?
It really depends on the intricacy of the branding. It could probably do as many as around 10,000 per hour.
Wow.
But that just depends on how detailed it needs to be on the ends. If you were just doing a vintage, like the vintage 2023, that probably is going to run a little faster than a more detailed branding.
But I love it. It comes down the chute, then one hand goes to another hand, it lasers one side, flips it, lasers the other side, then drops it in the bucket down.
It's incredible.
That's impressive.
So this is for the tops. And
that's true.
over here we have where it does the bodies.
Look at that, and that's a lot of detail.
See it actually up on the screen.
Yeah.
So it shows you which label that is. That's Storybook Wine. That's dope.
They send us the art. We have an artwork department here where they prepare all of the art, send a proof to the client to make it for the proper sizing and everything to make sure it's exactly what they want on the cork.
So I can send you the Wine Bros Uncorked here, and Scott can put his shoulder in there, and they can just zip really quick.
I don't need any more tattoos, thank you very much. This one took a lot of time.
This is incredible.
Yeah.
Wow.
But we have other ways to print the cork as well. This is laser.
I love that you can smell
Yeah,
the burn.
yeah.
You know, you can smell the heat and the burning of the cork.
Once the corks are branded, we have to put humidity in the cork. We bring the corks over from Portugal. We actually want them very dry. We don't want any kind of molds or anything to grow on the cork in transit. We want to keep them as dry as possible. So this is a chamber that where we put the corks in here. It sits at 90 to 95% humidity, and they come in here and they'll stay sometimes 1 to 4 days.
Oh my God, it's a rainforest.
Wow.
Yeah, so in here basically 90-95% humidity with airflow trying to move humidity into the cork, and the cork will take on that humidity.
I don't have to iron. Clean, baby.
So we need the humidity to make the cork have its elasticity, okay? So final process here, and it gets counted out into 1,000, gets inspected, bagged, and then the bag is going to be sealed with SO2 gas.
So it's not just sealing it, it's actually throwing some SO2 in there to make sure nothing's growing in there.
Exactly. This is where we ensure that the products for which we're getting out to the wineries are of the highest quality. We sample the corks, we bring them in, we do sensory analysis, which you can see here. Every single glass has as wine that's representing one stopper, so we soak each individually. Somebody will come through here and smell each glass to ensure that that cork has not imparted any flavor or aromatic or anything to that wine.
And that glass on top, it's
Just to hold in the
Keep the
aromatic,
aroma
kind
in
of
there.
keep it
Yeah.
enclosed.
The standard viewer that doesn't understand TCA or corkiness, what would be 3 or 4 specifics that let them know that the wine has cork in it?
Yeah.
What are those smells?
There's that old adage of the wine is corked. Cork taint due to trichloranisol, which is TCA. That's kind of a musty, moldy, wet cardboard, sort of old sweaty socks kind of character that the wine can inhibit.
Much different than me. Usually if I have a really good bottle, I just say it's cork so I don't have to pour him a glass.
He does it all the time. He's so stingy. So stingy. Thank you so much for giving us a tour
Absolutely.
today. This has been fantastic.
Great time.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Great
Nice to meet
operation
you guys.
have here.
Thank
you
you
so much.
Doing our best.
I knew that would be fun. I told you.
You were right. That
was cool. That was
pretty
cool.
dope.
And
She's
she
got
can
good nose.
smell anything.
So when
that's
Scott
your
walks
blood,
in,
that's your bloodhound.
when Scott walks in the room, she'll smell bullshit.
I don't like you. I'm going over here.
You guys make like bed frames too?
Got kind of an IKEA meets Costco vibe right now.
It's getting a little foggy.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Fog in the lens. So we got to get out of here. It's foggy, bro.